Hey, it's Buddy Lee. Welcome to my channel. So I'm back with another war video, and this is Season 29, War 8 against Savage Squad. We need to have some good performances to finish the season in order to finish with a nice spot in Masters, so we're really trying to keep the silly mistakes down to a minimum. I'll be taking Path 5 in Section 1 and Section 2, so I go ahead and boost up with an invulnerable boost, and get ready for these ebb and flow knockdown fights. I noticed that my fights seem to be going very smoothly and super quick this war, so I decided to put a timer on the screen to show the actual fight time for my 6 fights this war. So this first fight against Mr. Negative I wouldn't say is the best matchup for Omega Red, and I will have to deal with reverse controls. However, I'll be ready for it, and I have invulnerability in case I slip up at any point. Here, I'm thinking I just landed a parry, but this fight now has a node for debuff immunity after knocking down the defender, so it doesn't work and I take a few hits, but the invulnerable boost does its job. So we get through this somewhat sketchy Mr. Negative fight in pretty good shape. We still have the invulnerable boost active, which is always nice versus Hitmonkey, as any mistake can be extremely punishing. We lock in some spores and remove the ebb and flow knockdown. Now I just want to let them keep building and let that damage take him down. Two fights in and just over a minute. Next up will be this mole man, who usually doesn't present much of a problem for Omega, and we still have all of our boost active. Another easy takedown, and next we have Korg on Mixmaster node. I'm actually happy to see Korg instead of Nick Fury, as the Nick Fury fight every once in a while can go sideways if he goes unblockable on his SP1. This time I have the boost letting you start with 1 bar of power, which I'll use to get to NSP2 quicker. We are just using medium light combos and trying to build up spores to at least 7 so he won't be able to shrug off debuffs anymore. Another smooth fight that went just about how you draw it up. Now we have Jabari Panther, and this time we have ebb and flow intercept. I start out blocking to draw our heavy attack, and now I can throw a few hits and land the intercept early. She always seems to throw her heavy super quickly after cleansing the stun, and I dex it, but I'm late getting back in for the counter, so I take a couple hits. This SP2 is enough to finish her off, and I'm off to my final fight of the war against Mojo, who I brought my Human Torch for. So that's 5 fights and we're at 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's see how quickly this Mojo will go down with some flame on action. I've built up some nice smolders, so let's go for the intercept and melt them down. All 6 fights down in 3 minutes and 17 seconds, which means we averaged about 33 seconds per fight. One reason that I highlighted the fight duration is because that's what the war came down to. Both alliances did a pretty good job with only giving up 6 deaths, and the tiebreaker came down to fight duration, which gave us the win, and we seem to usually do a nice job with that. And shout out to SSx-1 as it was a very good war from them. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.